Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So South Carolina's offense will get the first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jess, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it. There were big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but Dave...
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Got it behind the line. It's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Razorbacks with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Looking for space to the left. And he's going to go down at the 1.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football...
The Sneak scores it!
And I love it. This offense making no bones about it. We're going to be aggressive. We get the ball down in the red zone, 4th and goal, Palmer. Stay aggressive. They run the football, and they get the touchdown.
And that's the shocking thing, David, is that on 4th down, they have supreme confidence in this offensive line to win up front, one-on-one, get some push, and then how about the ball carrier just finding his way into the end zone?
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking for a man. It's Barber. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Rushes on him. Had to get rid of it quickly.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it! Touchdown, Razorbacks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The gun, the running back has it. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give on the option. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Barber. Moving away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Taylor. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Taylor.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
And the Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fighting off the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
This is an offense that leads the nation in 1st downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on 1st down, open up the entire play.
And it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
and they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And it's on the guy behind center to get this offense going. They came into this one believing that they could make explosive plays in the passing game. There he goes. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Back to pass, it's Barber. Makes the catch. It's Harbor. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll try the run.
Really good job by the defense taking away the inside, making him bounce. The only thing that could have been better about this run is if the running back would have actually been man enough to stay in bounds and take the hit. We would have loved that. Come on, man, stay in bounds.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They are backed up, top field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going for it all. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It'll be third and long. He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. This offense has already converted once on fourth down. Can they do it again? Fires to the right. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Razorbacks are on the move. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Taylor. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Going to try to get it himself. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. He'll pull it on the read. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Looking for more room. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, South Carolina! Great job by the back on the option.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory, and he might have a question or two to answer about that decision. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
The Razorbacks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quarterback on the keeper. Quick spin on the ride. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He'll do it himself. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Back to throw, it's Barber. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Cradles it at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Taylor. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. No good. Miss. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get behind the defense. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over Washington State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? He's loose. That's caught. It's knee. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Good call, good execution. Is the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Back to pass, it's Barber. Quickly complete. Wide open spaces. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the ground, it's Irvin. Across the 15. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. They'll move the tight end. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Gets rid of it. Snagged in the middle. It's Clark. They found a way to get in the rock, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. He's looking to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And that is why you never quit on a play. 4th down by the goal line. It looked like the quarterback had nowhere to go with it, but he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't give in to the defense. He just dug deep down inside himself and found a way to score that TD. That was impressive.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Platt. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the pass passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Razorbacks are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Payne. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the ground with the back. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Still on his feet at the 35. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Payne. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Red pass, it's complete. It's a running room. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Payne. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this fourth-quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And this outing is one this junior signal caller would prefer to forget. The passing game's really been ineffective. They just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Barber. Here's a heat. With the catch, it's Clark. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And this is great sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight incompletions. If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown.
Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play. Just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And the Razorbacks are threatening on 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razor! When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball.